Hello again. During the controversy over the overturning of the Wade v. Roe decision in the United States, I noticed something very familiar from the debate on the subject in this country. It's that people always dredge up extreme and improbable examples when they talk about abortion, usually involving a young girl who has been raped. Surely it would not be right to deny such a person a properly conducted abortion in a hospital. People in favour of the supposed right to abortion use cases like that as though it were the commonest reason for procuring an abortion. Failing that, they'll point to the situation in the 1950s when abortions were carried out in back streets and women died or were horribly injured in the process. Surely we don't want to return to those days. None of this, of course, has the slightest relevance to what is actually going on in Britain, a country in which hundreds of thousands of abortions take place each year, often for the most trivial reasons. One alarming trend is that quite a few abortions take place as part of the eugenics movement. This is weird because eugenics is such a taboo idea these days that the very name of Francis Galton, the father of eugenics, was removed from rooms that had been named after him in University College London a couple of years ago. Nobody approves of eugenics, right? Trying to breed perfect people, isn't that what the Nazis were up to? Awful idea. I hardly ever meet anybody who is aware of Britain's eugenics programme, which is surprising. And when I say Britain's eugenics programme, I mean the programme that is operating right now, today, not something in the distant past, at the time that Francis Galton was doing science. One of the goals of eugenics was and is to get rid of people with congenital deformities or disabilities and to try and create a physically healthy nation. I wonder if viewers will be surprised to learn that viable babies, that is to say children who have passed the 26-week gestation period, are being killed in this country because scans show that they have such trifling imperfections as an extra toe. This is something which can easily and quickly be dealt with after birth, but it's felt better to abort such children, simply and purely because they are not physically perfect. Clubfoot? Babies are aborted for this too after 26 weeks or more. In the description to this video I give a link to Parliament's website where information on this may be seen. Webs of skin between fingers? This too can be easily corrected once a baby is born, but it's felt better simply to kill such a baby and try again and hope the next one is perfect. I wonder too if you are aware that every 12 hours a baby is aborted in Britain because he or she is found to have Down syndrome. The reality of abortion in Britain is that we are moving, without most of us even realising it, towards a point where only perfect babies are wanted. The slightest imperfection and the baby will be aborted. Don't even get me started on other reasons for abortion. It's available on demand today for any reason or no reason at all. Abortion is one of those subjects about which nobody is ever honest or talks openly. Left-wing people repeat the old phrase about the woman's right to choose, but this means that they must then turn a blind eye to the practice of eugenics and the killing of babies because they happen to have an extra finger or toe. Nobody will discuss abortion properly.